Hey guys, this is Jesse Saint, and you're watching Jesse Saint World. This is episode 2 of my long-form reaction videos, and this one will include 4 songs, so it is a longer video, so make sure you stick around. We will have President, Name of the Father, A Killer's Confession, Hollow, Falling in Reverse, God is a Weapon, and Lorna Shore, Oblivion. This one's going to be awesome, and I really appreciate you guys watching this. Whether you're actually watching it all the way through, or maybe you just have it on in the background as background noise, or maybe you're not even listening to it, these long-form videos really help towards watch hours and getting everything monetized on my channel. So I really appreciate everybody for sticking around. Thank you.
Jesse Saint World.
Hey, welcome back to Jesse Saint World. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Today we are going to do a reaction video for A Killer's Confession, Hollow. Let's see what key that is right quick. Sounds right, doesn't it? Alright, so key of F minor. It sounds right. I'll go ahead and start it up from the top. Wow. Very cool. Very cool. All right, guys. So, yeah, that was super cool. Definitely the costuming was cool. I know that this is former members of Mushroomhead. Am I right? The lead singer, actually 2 of the people, Stitch and Waylon, I believe, are both from Mushroomhead. This song right here, it's been about a year since, I believe it's been about a year since the song Greed came out. When I first heard that, I was hooked. This band is freaking amazing. And I have to say, I've watched a couple of their videos. They're all kind of different quality. This one was super cool. It definitely looked like a place that would be cool to go check out and do like urban exploring kind of deal. Let's see, to rate this. The song, Hollow, by A Killer's Confession, it is F minor. And I believe the riff was... something like that, if you want to learn how to play it. Like I said, out of the key of F minor. Like I said, these guys do not disappoint. That was freaking awesome. Like I said, I really liked Greed. I should probably do a reaction video for Greed as well. So on this show, we rate everything from 1 to 10. Now, if it's rock or metal, it's probably starting out as a 5, right? Naturally, everything I'm going to like if I'm going to put it on my roster of things to react to. Dude. That song right there, I will give a 9. And that is just because, like I said, before I heard the song Greed, and I already thought that song was a 9 or a 10. It was near perfect. You know, great video. The costuming was really cool. I've seen quite a few bands, especially after Sleep Token coming out, that are sporting the whole wearing masks or face makeup. And this band does it better and more professionally than just about anybody, as you could imagine, coming from the band Mushroomhead. I'm sticking with that. Now, all ratings are subject to change, but for now, yeah, I will give that a 9. Let's go ahead and get on to our next reaction. And hey, guys, did you know that up to 7... I have no idea how many people are subscribed. I don't even know where to look at that in analytics, but if you could, please subscribe. This is a brand new channel. It's going to help us keep going and help keep me doing reaction videos and getting back out on the road. Later. Have a great day.
Jesse Saint World.
Some reaction videos. This one is a brand new band. Been getting a ton of press lately. They're called President, and the name of the song is the name of the Father. Now, hey, I just wanted to say real quick, did you know up to 76% of you guys are not subscribed? Okay, I'm kidding. I don't even know how to find that within the analytics. But I know a ton of you aren't subscribed, so you should try it. Give it a shot. Subscribe. Hey, what could it hurt, right? All right, let's dive right in. President, in the name of the Father. Strange little sound there. What was that? G. G minor. So G minor, D sharp, probably D sharp tuning, sleep token tuning. Oh. A sharp. F, back to G minor. D sharp. A sharp, major. Then F.
We all choose to find hope, because hope is choosing.
All right, so we'll restart the song, but quickly, if you want to know how to play this song, we got G minor. I'm just using down here because they're obviously in a really low, I believe it's the sleep token tuning, isn't it? Let me know down here in the comments if you guys know. I believe that sleep token tunes to D sharp. So not like dropped D. This is obviously just a guitar and regular tuning. Not drop D, but the whole octave below D tuning. So it would be D sharp, whole step down. So you would go G minor. Or sorry, I'll do it up here. Sounds better. Then D sharp, A sharp, then to the F. F major. There we go. Just in case you wanted to learn how to play it, it's out of the key of G minor. Is it G minor, D sharp, A sharp, F? Yeah. And we'll start it over just so I don't ruin the the beginning of the song with trying to figure it out. Cool video so far. It's cool that they got the lyrics up. If you know where that's from, let us know down in the comments. I don't know the sample.
In a meaningless world.
Nice high screen. 4/4, but it's got a strange overtone in the background that knocks it off having 4/4 time. Obviously, that gives me a sleep token kind of thing to it. Some kind of killer bridge breakdown is cooking. Sorry about that. I didn't know where it was going. I guess that was it. Yeah. So the end of that was super creative. I liked the little just vocal outro kind of thing. Wow. So that's a brand new band, guys. I'm trying to think of where I saw the advertisement. I believe they're playing, I'm guessing Download or Wacken, right? Maybe Download Festival. Let me know in the comments if you know what festival it is they're playing. So this is their song that's out. I will say, the thing about Worship stuck out to me, right? And I believe that's because of, they're a masked anonymous band, so it immediately makes you think of Sleep Token. I believe they are in, so the key of the song is not D sharp, which is most Sleep Token songs, but it is in D sharp tuning, I believe, is what it sounded like. It's obviously, I'm in regular. And I believe they're just riding the G and the D sharp, so you just basically... G minor to the D sharp to the A sharp, right? And then F. So out of the key of G minor. It's kind of cool. I will definitely say for the band's first song, I always absolutely love pissing off you Sleep Token fans, but no, I like Sleep Token for what they are. It's just if I have any kind of issue with Sleep Token at all, it's going to be on the vocals. For some reason, those vocals connect with a lot of you guys. You guys love the lore, but it's not super huge with me. This band, on the other hand, has a huge Deftones kind of thing going on. And I don't mean that in any way like they're ripping off didn't sound anything like a Deftones song. Just mainly the vocal notes when it hit the very first part of the chorus, I believe. Very Deftonesy. And I love it, man. I can't get enough Deftones. Always loved them since they came out. So if this is the new band, I'm not saying that they're supposed to rival Sleep Token or that anybody's trying to do that. I'm just saying if you're in D-sharp tuning and you come out with masks on, it's a pretty good shot that somebody's going to compare you to Sleep Token. And I will say... I like the vocals a lot more in this. It's very Deftonesy, not that they're ripping off Deftones in any way, shape, or form. It's just very Deftones-y, especially when they hit the chorus note when it first came in. The Worship thing made me think of Sleep Token. So as far as a rating, I will give them... let's give them an 8. A brand new band. Definitely don't want you guys trying to kill me in the comments over a brand new artist, but yeah, let's give them an 8. All of my ratings are subject to change, and all are from 1 to 10. If it's rock or metal, it's probably starting out at a 5 because I love rock and metal. But yeah, I would say this band just gave a solid 8. Room to improve, but not a whole lot. All right, have a great day, guys.
Jesse Saint World.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is your boy Jesse Saint. We are doing reaction videos today, and our next one up is, you guys' favorite musician of all time, Mr. Ronnie Radke. No, I'm excited about this one. I hope I'm not wrong with this, but I believe this one is the one with Marilyn Manson, right? I've always been a huge fan of Marilyn, so let's go ahead and give it a shot. This one is called God is a Weapon. Don't forget to subscribe. Did you know that up to 80% of you guys are not subscribed? You should definitely give it a shot. All right, let's dive right into the song. This is Falling in Reverse, God is a Weapon.
Stop from spinning down the rabbit hole. The deeper that you push, the deeper I
E minor.
They said that God's a woman. I'll worship you the same. 'Cause all I do is think about saying your name in vain.
Sounds like low drop E tuning. E minor, C, A minor. C, A minor. Oh. Sorry, don't want to ruin it. All right, so if you want to learn how to play this song on guitar, it is just an E minor, C major, A minor. Very similar to a lot of the other Manson songs that have came out. And I don't want to ruin his part. So as always, we're just going to go ahead and start it back from the beginning and listen all the way through. So once again, E minor, key of E minor, and then the chords are E minor, C, A minor. So far. As I damage my guitar and beat the crap out of it. All right, let's dive back in from the top.
I can't stop from spinning down the rabbit.
Ronnie looks like he's gunning up a little bit, like he's working out.
The deeper I will go. They said that God's a woman. I'll worship you the same. 'Cause all I do is think about saying your name in vain. As well in me. My sinful confession. You're my obsession.
Cool vocal effect. Very Deftones-ish.
I can't stop from sinning. My halo's just a hole. Deeper that I get inside you, the deeper you will fall. Say that God's a weapon, well I'm a hand grenade. Try to take this ring from me, watch me detonate. You might as well bury me.
This video is insanely good. Like all of Ronnie's videos.
My sinful confession, you're my answer.
That was dope.
God is a woman.
Throwing out some very opera-esque. All right, so that was it. It ended quite abruptly, I have to say. Holy crap, man, that was cool. That was a really cool video. I will say almost everything that I've seen from Ronnie Radke, especially lately, is amazing. Okay, so as far as the song, like I said, it's out of E minor. It sounds like he is in dropped E tuning. So you think of standard tuning being in just E, so a whole entire octave below that. So it would be E, E minor, C, A minor. And then when it comes into the chorus, he starts with the super low tuned, just exact same thing. It's just E, C, A over and over again. So at the beginning of this song, I do have to say, Ronnie's vocals didn't really do that much for me. But what I think he was doing is he was putting down a platform of something that, since I knew Manson was in the song, that Manson could do as well. Now, Manson is an amazing performer, somebody from my generation. When I was coming up, I've opened up for him at festivals many, many times. He is not an amazing high singer. He can't belt out, chest and head voice. So I think Ronnie purposefully kept it pretty chill at the beginning of this. And then after he let Manson sing and do his thing, then he kind of went crazy with it. He did the big opera note. I thought that was especially cool. Going into kind of a scream. The screams weren't super crazy. I like the lyrics. The whole, if God, did he say if God is a woman, then God is a weapon? Is that what he's going for? If you guys know, just put it down in the comments. So for a rating, so on this channel we rate everything from 1 to 10. If it is rock or metal, it's automatically at a 5 because we love rock and metal, right? We wouldn't give one of our favorite bands or artists a 3. Know what I mean? Let's keep it cool. Let's keep it happy. I will give this a 7.5. And the reason why I said 7.5 and not an 8 or a 7 is because I really believe a lot in Ronnie. I believe that Ronnie could have wrote a way crazier, cooler song, but instead he wrote more of a Manson song. A very chill, very similar to the other Manson type songs, you know what I mean? So there was nothing super crazy in this. I like the fact that he did something in more of a standard tuning with the E minor, C, A minor. That's just old school strumming cowboy chords, right? And then he went a whole octave below E minor down for the chorus, right? And it was just the same notes. It was just a chuggy kind of da-da-da-da-da-da-da, or just not chuggy, but just a picked low E, an octave below. But yeah, 7.5. Good song. Not the craziest song, not the craziest version of Singing High or no guitar leads. Nothing fancy in this song. You know what I mean? Very stripped down. So yeah, very, very chill song. And like I said, 7.5, subject to change. All right, guys, have a good one.
Jesse Saint World.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is your boy Jesse Saint. Today we are doing a reaction video for Lorna Shore, Oblivion. Did you guys know that up to 75% of you are not subscribed? You should do it. Subscribe. Just try it. Why not? All right, let's dive right in. Looks like they're dragging a body somewhere. Alright, so we're out of the key of D sharp, from what I can hear coming. Alright, let's go ahead and diagnose this song. So we're out of the key of D sharp. So if you're in standard tuning like I am on an old acoustic guitar. And so whenever I hear death metal, the number one thing that's going to make me do is think of either harmonic minor or Hungarian minor scales. Now those are the most kind of quote-unquote evil sounding scales, and that would be out of the key of D sharp. And I imagine that these guys that are on, it looks like, I'll have to start it over again, but it looks like they were on 7 strings, so I imagine they're on like low D sharp, like the Sleep Token kind of tuning thing, or somewhere down there low like that. So they're in D sharp, they got an A sharp in there, B, and the D, so... So out of that kind of scale, it's always automatic. If you can figure out the key and if it's super heavy kind of stuff like this, then it's probably going to be in Hungarian minor or harmonic minor. So, yeah, out of the D sharp. Let's go ahead and start it over. I hate to interrupt the whole entire song trying to figure out what key it's in and playing chords along with it. So, all right, let's start her back at the top. Incredible video so far, I have to say. If you guys know where they shot this video, let me know in the comments. Super cool looking. This intro. That drummer is a monster. He's So far, this is amazing. This is brutal.
Yeah.
know it's a great death metal tune if you don't know when to headbang. Got some link to it. Dude, that was amazing. I think that might be hands down the most expensive death metal video I think I've ever seen. If you guys know where they shot that, let me know down in the comments. Holy crap, man. That was... Dude, it felt like a 10-minute song. That was 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Sorry if you heard me playing guitar over the end there. If you do want to know how to play guitar along with this, you'd want to play the Hungarian minor scale off of the 11th fret. That'd be D sharp. So the main two chords that were within the song is just D sharp minor and A sharp minor. So D sharp minor, A sharp minor. And I believe the scale, it sounds like it's a Hungarian minor, which is a sharp 4th and 7th from Aeolian, if you know your music theory. And if you don't, hey, you can always watch my videos, right? A ton of you aren't subscribed. Yeah, so check out my videos. I explain more about a little bit more about music theory. All right, key of D sharp minor, and then the two chords that I can hear, like I said, it's death metal. The two chords that I can hear that are floating back and forth in this song is D sharp minor and A sharp minor. And I will say this is probably one of the most impressive death metal songs that I've heard. And I grew up on death. I've done a couple tours with some bands that were kind of close to that genre. From 1 to 10, man, this is going to be a hard one because I feel like you guys are going to destroy me in the comments no matter what I say about this song. Man, because of the amazing video, the fact that it looks like a brand new like Death Stranding kind of game. I don't know if you guys are big video gamers, but the video kind of looked like it was a a Death Stranding but dragging around bodies kind of mountaineering kind of game. It was just a bunch of really cool shots of all kinds of post-apocalyptic kind of stuff, and I have to say that's extremely good shots there. The music was over the top. That drummer's a beast. Will Ramos delivered once again. Let's do a 9. Yeah. So from 1 to 10, I give that a 9. Like I said, it's really hard to beat. That video was impossible to beat. And the song itself was super cool. Like I said, it's got to be in my top 10, top 20 videos now. Awesome, guys. So that one's a 9. Lorna Shore, Oblivion. Have a great day.
Jesse Saint.